Hi, this is Everett, Everett's Watercolors. I want to introduce you to my new Everett's Watercolors travel set. This is the photograph of what you'll find on my website. Everett's Watercolors travel set. That's what you'll find on my supply page on Everett's Watercolors. That's at www.everettswatercolors.com. Now, let's go over some of the items here that you see in the photograph. The first thing will be the palette. And this is a nice little travel palette. I really like this one. I have one just like it in my travel kit. It has 18 wells over here, and it has 6 more on the side over here. So plenty of places to put paints. It has 6 mixing areas. Here's a little folding out mixing area. 2 more here, and then 3 here. And then you have a little thumb hole there to hold it up in your hand, in one hand, make it more convenient. So that's a nice little travel palette. I love it. The next item is I've chosen the Silver Brush Black Velvet. They're a natural hair blend watercolor brush, and I really love them. I have them on my plein air set. This is Silver Brush Black Velvet. This is the 1/2 inch flat, and this is the number 8 round. Now, the flat brush has a little beveled edge here at the bottom. You can see at the bottom of the handle, and that's used for scraping out texture and making marks on your watercolors. That's really, it makes it interesting marks. So those are 2 brushes I use personally, and I really, really love them. As far as the paints, I've chosen just the 3 basic primaries, red, yellow, and blue. These are Holbein Artist watercolor paints, and they're 15 milliliter tubes. The first one is primary color is Pyro Red. The second color is blue, which is ultramarine blue. And the third primary is permanent yellow lemon. So with those 3 colors, to get you started, those 3 colors, you can mix up any of your secondary colors and all your tertiary colors. So that gives you a good start, a very good basic set to get started on. You can always add colors to your palette. There's 108 colors in Holbein's list of watercolors, and I have them all on my website. So I'm not suggesting you need that many colors, but there's plenty of room on the palette to add colors as you need. But these 3 here will get you started on a basic set. The next thing I've added to the travel set is a palette in a bottle dot sprayer. Now, filled with water. I use this here. I use this to wet the paints, keep them nice and moist. And also, I can use it to clean the brush. I spray it on the brushes and then use a paper towel or a tissue to clean the brushes off. The dot sprayer is sold exclusively on everettswatercolors.com. Now, I've been looking for a nice travel manual, and this is called the Visual Journal, and it's for mixed media, which I really like. It's a 90-pound paper, and I've used it several. This is actually mine. I've used here the last couple weeks. I've used it for pencil drawings. Here I just use for basic watercolor sketching. More pencil drawing. This here I use colored pencil over here on this side. And here was watercolor, a watercolor sketch. Here I used actually pastel, some pastel pencils and watercolor over here. I was practicing with that. More watercolor and more sketching. Okay. Now this comes with 34 sheets of paper, but you can use both sides as I've shown you. So that makes 68 sheets of paper you have to do a sketch or to do a plein air study while you're on location. And last but not least, I've included in free in the travel set. I've included a Everett's Watercolors travel tote bag. It measures 14 by 14, has a nice long handle for carrying. It has my logo on here, Everett's Watercolors logo, but it's a nice bag. It'll hold everything I've shown you here today very nicely. And you can even include a bottle of water, and you can put in some paper towels or some tissues for cleaning up your paint palette. All these items are available separately also on Everett's Watercolors. If you wanted to buy an item in addition or buy a bag for a friend or something like that, they're listed separately on overall pricing, I did a 10% discount overall on everything with the free tote bag. And even with this amount here, if you look at the cost, there's also free shipping because it'll be above the shipping level. So it also comes with free shipping and a 10% discount. So check out my website for all these items that you see here below. And happy painting.